So I was at Half Price Books the other day, and I picked up this little gem, The Unfair Sex by Nina Farewell. It's self-described an expose of the human male for young women of all ages. On the back, it says that it was originally published in the 1950s. This timeless guide reveals the arsenal of devices, techniques, and approaches a man deploys to get what he wants, and details the countermeasures a woman can take to come out on top. No innuendo intended, of course. I've been reading this. I haven't actually finished it, but I've got tons and tons of little post-it notes in here, as you can see, and I'd like to share some of my favorite moments with you. Quick trigger warning, this book is incredibly sexist and includes lots of references to slut-shaming and rape culture. No genuine, full-blooded male is trustworthy. Surely no self-respecting woman would want complete freedom, such as men enjoy. They use the phrase, strong little virgin. Few females have minds of their own. Virginity is described as being your greatest asset. Men enjoy the rather smug belief that women cannot get along without them. And they are right. This says that women have feeble intuitive powers. Also, they use the word fripperies. Man is the kind of hunter who would make a little bird dizzy with chloroform before aiming his rifle. With high-flown words and verbal sleight of hand, he manages to make sex seem beautiful and consonance unaesthetic. So intense is his ardor that if you are at all combustible, you catch fire from him. So this chapter is titled, Why Didn't I Hear From Him Again? Did you talk too much? Did you talk about marriage? Did you make him spend too much? Did you make him feel inferior? Did you boast? Did you laugh too loud? Did you accept him too eagerly? Did you refuse him too definitely? The text that goes along with this reads, a man may be fresh out of girls and may be looking for a replacement. I also really like that it says, if you have hair that smells like his mother's, he will fall madly in love with you. It's talking about asking for the guy's number rather than waiting for him to ask for yours. And this says, this unexpected turning of the tables will certainly surprise him and may even confuse him, which is always desirable. The only important female virtue is chastity. It matters not what harmless purpose entices a girl to do so. By simply crossing a man's threshold, she has made an unspoken promise and forfeits the right to be offended by anything that transpires. If you think it worth your while, there are a number of ways to leave telltale signs of your visit, not the least of which is to bite your host. Most men are like hothouse flowers. They wilt easily. Some ways to make a man miserable. There's a whole section on this, like about breaking up with a guy and the best way to do it in order to hurt him. The fact that he belongs to the male sex is proof positive that he has deeply wounded, or will one day wound, some or many women. The pain you are inflicting is well earned. Buy him a pair of socks several sizes too large for him. When he tries them on, laugh with fond amusement and say you never realized he was so little. In fact, an evening devoted to equalizing, to making some deserving man miserable, can be so rewarding an experience that you may come through it happier than you were before you began to hate yourself. The female has a pitiful weakness for flattery, and men, with their usual lack of good sportsmanship, prey on this weakness. Having an affair with your boss is the prime ambition, and a worthy one, of 9/10 of all single women who work for a living. Be at all times less intellectual, less witty, less successful, less proficient at games than any man you want to impress. I just can't even. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know what to tell you. It's just... Ugh. Ugh. Also, to answer your question, yes, my hair is different. I have almost none of it on the sides of my head anymore.